Hey, this is Matt once again. What about another video? This is another paid request this time for Daniel. Thank you so much, Daniel. I appreciate it. And for those interested in requesting pretty much any type of video, review, topic, commentary, reaction, ranking list, re-review, whatever it may be, you could feel free to send it either directly to my PayPal or join my Patreon. Both links are down below in the info box underneath each of these videos. You can write in the info box under the video. Feel free if you want. This is for the Dustwalker from 2019, and I did not know what this was. I'm like, what is a Dustwalker? This ain't a sequel to that. What was that, Sleep Stalker? The Sandman? There's some, I forget what the hell it's called. I still don't really know why it's called the Dustwalker, because it doesn't really fit what the hell's going on. I mean, there is a dust storm, but it's not even walking through the dust storm. I'm like, is it a creature made of dust? So it's an Australian film, low budget. I will give it this. I don't know why I said this. It's this, but I'll go with this. As in, this sucks. There's a reason why this gets a 3.7, what, 3.5 on IMDb? I can see why. This is not that good. But I was going to say, I could give it where the Australian outback, the cinematography, the look of it, not too shabby. Good looking Australian outback. I think one of the stars was in Wolf Creek. When I believe the lead lady, I could be wrong, I think she was in Wolf Creek. Forgive me if I'm wrong. And the acting, I don't think is bad. It's just the strip doesn't really give them anything in terms of characters. So that's the thing. People just say that the actors are bad. I think it's more the script that let them down, not the actors. It's not the acting. It's the script is pretty lame, pretty forgettable. It's like a very boring version of Slither. That's how it comes off, like the boring version of Slither. It also kind of reminds you of that movie Undead, which, for people who don't remember, well, actually that would spoil it, so I can't say it. Let's say this, that was a movie, and then something happened, and kind of similar to this. Although I'm not really big on Undead, to be honest. There's other zombie films I like, but I do think that's better than this. Something lands. There's this red fungus. So of course, what do? You look at the red fungus and go, nee. That's what I do. I see a bit of red fungus. It looks like someone took a dump with their period, and I just touch it with my hands, and then lo and behold, you get infected and become pretty much like a zombie, or whatever the hell, infected. Because again, that's what I do. I touch all types of red fungus. So he touches, he changes, and the movie is so dull and boring. Yes, I understand. Not every movie should be a Michael Bay, ADDD, schizophrenic, absolutely bonkers movie. There's many slow movies I like. The Shining by Stanley Kubrick. Alien. But number one, they had a payoff. Number two, they pulled you in. If you have a slow build, The Changeling is a great George C. Scott movie. When you do that, it's supposed to pull you in, and this doesn't. It may pull your underwear up, so you get some greasy stains in your crack, butt pie and butt cake all over your pants, but this doesn't do that. It's not interesting. At times, I don't know how to put it, the editing seems weird, where, like, this lady, the kid hears a noise, and the lady goes to the window. Okay, well, she don't look at, she don't find someone. Then it cuts to another guy, another place, look out the window. I'm like, okay. I don't know what the payoff with the person who heard a noise and looked out the window, and then, no, we're cutting to another location, another person. Or, okay, there's another scene where this older lady is seeing this guy standing outside. We could tell they're infected. Then it cuts to a younger lady, I guess in a diner, playing with a bud on a table. Then it cuts to a guy looking through a microscope, which I don't even know if we had seen that guy before. Then it cuts to another guy, different guy, outside, walking in the town, also infected. I'm sitting there going, when you have that scene, you could literally edit that any way, and it would not matter. Like, if you edited where the lady was looking at the bud, then the guy went into town, then the other guy was staring, and then the guy looked in the microscope, it would be the same thing. It would mean the same thing. And that's what I mean by sometimes the editing seems wonky, but I don't know how else to word it. Maybe that's just me. And when I say it's a slow burn, the movie's only an hour and 20-some minutes. It's just a lot of... Oh, the cell tower's damaged. Oh, there's a dog dead. What happened? Oh, there's these people that are infected, and they look up at these teens who's on a balcony or something. Wonder what's going on with them. These two kids are with their teacher or something, and they're like, what happened to his hands? And I'm sitting there going, his hands? What happened to his face? It's funny that the lady says what happened to his hands when his whole face is like all bloody and fucked up. Fuck his hands. What about his face? And it takes forever for these characters to kind of gauge, oh, there might be something really crazy going on. I mean, there's a lot of times people go, hey, how's it going? Okay, you doing fine? And they got this like big weird fungus thing on their face. Ah, you doing okay? Doesn't look like it. Duh. Fucking stupid characters. That's what I mean by the writing these characters, because it takes them so long to fucking figure out what's going on. Sorry about my cough. Still, hey, when you get over a cold, the cough always like lasts for weeks for some reason. But anyway, it takes a while before these people are clued into the, hey, something's up. Why is it taking them so fucking long? Because I guess they didn't have a budget for anything else, but for a lot of people to do a lot of staring and staring. There's a lot of shots of people staring and staring. Like, gee, like half the movie is that. Or we gotta really stretch out the running time, so the lead lady who's, I don't want to say a sheriff, because I don't think they have sheriffs in Australia. A cop, I guess? I don't know what the term is. Answers a distress call. Slow looking around the house. Cat and mouse. Trying to be suspenseful. But I don't care, because I've already been dulled and bored into inconsequential don't give a fuck-itis. And there's a bit where finds out this guy she knew killed this kid in the bathroom. Hey, get on the ground. Which, by the way, I don't know how she doesn't get infected. Because she touches him to cuff his hands. And there's even times where she gets on the back and grabs the person by the neck. So how the hell do people get infected? As in, it spread this much. When you could touch someone and handcuff them, get on their back and try to chokehold them. But that doesn't infect you. Or they're too stupid to infect her. Or they have plot armor. She also has another cop who's a buddy of hers. And shoots one in the leg to save this lady. Some scenes are just drawn out, cat and mouse bits. Yeah, this other woman who's like a geologist, and there's a dust storm. Convenient, which for what they gather, or what I gather, the alien is controlling the dust storm? And you may be wondering, what the hell do you mean alien? Oh, I'm sorry, I guess I spoiled the surprise. Spoilers, or at least more spoilers, I should say. Spoilers, heavy spoilers from here on out. You find out there's this alien who's like a tadpole with a scorpion tail or scorpion side to him. I don't know how to describe it. It's really cheap CGI. It looks really bad. It looks like dog shit. And it will take infected bodies and use the scorpion sting. Not the move from Sting from WCW, but the scorpion sting, not the Deathlock, to grab infected people. Uses a dust storm where this woman drives through and then somehow is teleported back in. That seems like when I play Silent Hill and I try to go through the fog and it brings me back to the town. And I'm like, so are we led to... I guess we're led to believe that the alien created the dust storm. I don't even know how this alien got there. Was this alien, I guess, in the crash site? Or where has this alien been when these people get infected for the first 30 fucking minutes of the movie? Did it get knocked out? Did it drink a lot of vodka and pass out? Was it off trying to find another scorpion to do the horizontal fandango? I don't fucking know what it was doing. Just apparently this alien is like, would I call him a good guy? I don't know, because this alien, the alien doesn't kill anybody. The alien only grabs the infected people, and maybe in a movie that has more worth of shit merit, this could be interesting, but it's pretty much cleaning up its own mess, I guess. Is it like, oh shit, I gotta stop it so this infection doesn't spread on this planet, so I created a dust storm so no one can leave. I'm just gonna poke all these people, kill them, put them in a pile. I guess that's what it's doing, but then it's like, doesn't appear for so long until I understand humans, because the lead lady cop is dragging an infected person who's grabbed hold of someone, and the woman's like, no, stop, this one isn't infected. And she like cuts the arm off the infected, so the tadpole, scorpion, whatever, leaves with it. It puts all the infected in a pile, does a Godzilla breath, and fucking burns them all. Oh, before all that, you had a little bit of, they're in a police station, they have to go out to save a couple people. And also when these things infect a stream, they do this yell, but they CGI the bottom half. So it's like imagine your bottom lip like a CGI quiver. Like, because it tries to go lower. That and that shitty looking tadpole scorpion CG thing. I'm like, Jesus, man. I miss the days of films like Tremors. As you know, I have a Stephen King's Graveyard Shift. People give me crap for liking that film. You look at that monster, that practical effect. That's pretty damn cool. I don't care what anyone says. It's my opinion. And you look at those movies. It's like, why can't we have movies like that anymore? And then it's over. And then the lead girl and the other cop are kind of having like a playful dialogue. I'm like, it's the next morning. 90% of the town is dead. Got picked up by an alien scorpion thing, put into a pile and burned up. Most of your town's dead. And you two are kind of quipping like, I don't know, like it was the end of Romancing the fucking Stone or something. Or Jewel of the Nile. What was that song, Jewel of the Nile? I was surprised the song, when the going get tough, the tough get going, na-na-na-na-na. Which was at the end of Jewel of the Nile. When the going gets tough, the tough get going. So, boring, slow. It's trying to be slow burn, but it takes way too long to get going. And when it does, it's just the typical infected people you've seen dozens and dozens and dozens of times. You're not getting much for kills. The few bits of makeup practical effects, there's aftermath of a dog, aftermath of a bit of a kid in a bathroom. But you're not seeing a lot of actual gore deaths, and you're not seeing a lot of action. There's not a lot of the people shooting the townsfolk, which I can understand. If they're townsfolk, you're not in real life going to be gun-ho to shoot your fellow neighbor. But at the same time, it's a movie. We know it's entertainment and escapism. So if that does happen, I have to be fine with it as well. If done well, and whatever variables it could be. And then this alien, nothing's explained. Where this alien really was, did it come with the fungus? Was the fungus accidentally released? Was it the fungus? I don't know. Did it puke it up? Did it take a dump and forgot it? Did it have a hangover and puked and passed out somewhere? And oh shit, they touched my puke. They're all infected. I gotta clean this shit up or my boss gonna have my ass. Oh, my scorpion boss is fucking my, I don't know, bumblebee wife. Calling her Bumblebee Tuna. I don't fucking know. You tell me. Because the movie doesn't. And the characters don't have... I mean, I think the actors are trying with what little they're given. Because they're trying to be competent. All you did, the lead girl, is that she wants to leave the town with... She doesn't have the best relationship with this other person. But very, like... I can't tell you 3 things about any of these characters. Not 3 fucking things. And for a movie that's such a slow burn, that takes forever the characters to understand what's going on and gather, hey, have you found this thing? It's called a clue. Oh shit. There's something going on. That person's got like blood and looks like a serial killer. Maybe. Hey, there's 3 people staring at us. That's not creepy. Let's not try to contact anyone. I know the cell tower's down, but walk to, you know, when those teens know police officers personally, hey, these 3 people are staring like they want to game bang butt fuck us on TV, Dwayne. Oh, maybe we should get something done. Hey, what do I know, right? And then you don't have the action. It's not scary, it's not suspenseful. It's fairly boring, it's very dull. People, because of the writing, seem much dumber than they should be. They can't find a clue. This creature with barely an explanation what it is, and you have to gather yourself that okay, it's doing this to clean up its own mess, but how was this mess created? Does this alien come out afterward? It doesn't care, I guess, to do that. And I'm watching the end and I'm like, so this alien's fixing the problem. So, and the rest of our terrorists just have to survive. Okay. Like I said, maybe in the film that could be interesting, but maybe. But it's not in this. So yeah, I get why it gets a 3.79 to be. It's just dull and boring. Dull and boring, dull and boring. So I don't know what else to say other than... And I don't know why it's called the Dustwalker. Just this thing doesn't walk in the dust. It's not made of dust. It does nothing with... I guess it creates a sandstorm that's made of dust. Why this creature can do that, I don't know. If this creature can create a dust storm, what the hell else can it do? If it could create a dust storm, Well, it did. Well, then how the hell is it that the lady drove one way and then came back the other way? Did the thing go, shh, won't notice. Here's the car. I'm going to pick it up. I'm going to turn it. And they're not going to notice. They don't think they're going straight. But I turned them around. They went the other way. Unless it did that, which, if this was a comedy, maybe that'd work. If you make this a comedy and it's from this thing's point of view and it doesn't talk but we hear its monologue and it really does get drunk and this bumblebee wife being cheated on with the boss and oh my god I fucked this up, I gotta fix this shit, oh shit, I actually kind of watched that movie. But that wasn't. So if it could create a dust storm, why didn't it create a dust storm closer to town? Can it create dust storms in any other way? Like, what other powers does it have? Because create a dust storm is not an easy thing to do. And if people didn't create dust storm, they made it seem like they did. Or it could teleport people. Or it didn't. Did it just grab the truck? You go the other way. I don't fucking know. So yeah, I don't know why it's called the Dustwalker. I think there's another title for it, Alien something, I forget, but IMDb, when I looked up, it was called the Dustwalker, so that's the title I'm putting it. And when I got the request, they called it the Dustwalker. So, with that said, thanks for watching. I think this film sucks. If you liked it, teach their own, that's cool. Different shows for different folks, but just not for me. So we'll see you guys later. Bye-bye. Eat my dust, movie.